basically, I was in this field, yeah?
Yeah.
I was with Papa, and he had a broom and a dustpan. And then we were standing on all of these rocks. And then there were a bunch of tiny mice that were running around like little ants. Except they looked like frogs, but they were like baby frogs, ones that aren't frogs yet, tadpoles. And then they were running around on all of the rocks, but we were in front of a school, and it looked like our school, but we were in a field, not where the school is. So then we had to find the mice, so we went in the school and we found where they were hiding at, and then Papa started sweeping them, but some of them got away because we couldn't sweep them fast enough. So then we had to find them out in the field with all the rocks. So we found them again, but some of them still ran away. So I found them at another rock, but I couldn't tell whether they were mice or not. So I let them get away, and then Papa came and swept up the rest of them. But then I didn't tell him about the ones that ran away. So they got away, and then nothing. Then we were in a car, and we were driving to this place. It was like on the way to dancing from school, but there was this dude on one side of the road, and he had a mouse crawling on him, and then he was trying to get it off, and he was screaming and stuff. So he chucked it at us, and it got in our car, but it went through the window, but our window was closed. And then we were trying to get it off us, so we were chucking it around the car. And then I saw you for one moment in the back of the car. But
Doing what?
What?
Doing what?
You were just sitting there,
Okay.
and you were just staring at me through the mirror. And then we were trying to get the mouse out of our car, but this mouse was normal size, not like the other dream. And then we chucked it out of Puppy's window, but his window was still closed. So now it was on, the mouse was on this other guy that was on the other side of the road as the other dude. And then we drove off like nothing happened. And then I remember I thought about eating mice. I went to put it in my mouth, yeah? But I didn't because I didn't. But anyway, I thought about it. And then the next night, I was in this gloomy place, and it was like the car, but it was also a building, and I was looking at my hands, and they were blurry. So I knew I was in a dream, but I forgot to do anything, so it's kind of a waste. But anyway, I knew I was dreaming, but I forgot to do anything about it. So then I just woke up, and the only thing I remember from that dream was looking at my hands. I remember a dog, but it was like a blob, like the birthday goblin, but it was like a pink splat with stick limbs, like stick figures, but blob. And it had a doggy face on it, and dog ears, and like the facial features were realistic, but it was a blob, and it had stick limbs. And it was running around. It was like Puppy Uber Performer, like where that show is, but it was like a blob dog. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.